Welcome back to the UNLV football pregame show. Caleb Herring here. And it's that time in the pregame show that I enjoy so much, going under the helmet with a Rebel player, getting to know somebody from the UNLV football team. Today, this week, the player we're getting to know is UNLV football defensive back Cam Oliver, number 5 on the field, playing DB. Cam, how's it going, man? Welcome to the show.
It's going good. Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Oh man, I'm excited to have you, man. You was actually number 1 on the list when I thought about players I wanted to get onto the broadcast. I don't know if you know, but you weren't a special number. That number 5 is my favorite jersey number.
Really?
Going back to my high school days. So I wanted to get 5 on the show for sure.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
So how you feeling, man? How's the week in practice going? Everything feeling good?
Feeling good. Yep, getting prepared for this week at UTEP. Got a big game coming up.
Yeah, so that was a big win last week. Obviously against Vanderbilt, that was huge, man. That was a massive win. What was it like on the field for you and the team celebrating that victory against Vandy?
Man, it was everything. All the hard work we put into the week. Everything we had to sacrifice going on through the week, game plan, time, extra film. It all paid off at the end. So it felt really good to be out there with my guys and get that win.
And you made quite a few good plays. I know we called your name a lot on some PBUs. What does it feel like to kind of find your stride as a DB out there?
It feels great. The scheme that we have it's a scheme that lets you play hard and fast and free, not thinking much, just going out there and playing, doing what you're told and doing your job is the most part.
That's what's up, man. So the DB is always getting a lot of love, and they have all season long. And I know it's a tight-knit group. Y'all are competitive fire. I love watching the way y'all play, the way y'all approach the game, even out in practice. It was great to watch you guys. So I want to go back to the big house because I know as a former player, I was excited to go there for the first time. And I wanted to ask you and some of the players how you guys felt going to that venue and being a part of the big house and getting to put on in that stadium.
I felt amazing. Anytime you get a chance to go to like a big school or a big venue like that and playing in front of hundreds of thousands of people, it's always the best feeling to go out there and put your best you out there and show it to people. And it kind of gives you more exposure as you go out there and play your game.
For you, it was also exposing your name. And I noticed in the hotel, I was walking around and I saw you and your dad in the lobby hanging out, having a conversation. What was that experience like for him?
It was great. He used to play college football back in Dayton, Colorado, and he won a championship there. So it was, being back there brought him back to his old days, what he was telling me.
So he's a Colorado guy. So I'm guessing he's been tuned in to what Dion got going over there in Colorado.
Oh, yeah. Every game he's tuned in. He's on the edge of his seat getting ready.
I was fired up for him because I called your name in the big house and I heard the intercom, the in-house speaker saying your name. And I know as a dad, I'm a dad. As a dad, I know how much it would mean to me to have my son out there playing. So did you and him have a moment of kind of pride after that game that your name was getting called in that stadium?
Oh, yeah. Anytime he gets to come and watch me play, I try to go out there and put my best foot forward and make as much play as possible because I'm going out there doing it for him and my family. So anytime he gets to tell me good job or I'm proud of you, he always does after a good game.
And your dad is a big part of your life, obviously, and football is a big part of your life. You got a football family, it looks like, in your bio. What's family and football like with you back home?
Oh, it's everything. I was raised in a house full of boys. I got one sister and a mom. But, my uncle played football. He played for New Mexico, and he went on into the NFL and played for the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. And then my other uncle, my dad's brother, he got like 3 brothers. He played at Oklahoma. He didn't go into the NFL. My dad played at Colorado, as I mentioned earlier. But now, yeah, football is everything. My older brother played it. My older brother played it as well. It's just something that runs in the family.
Are you the youngest of the brothers?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Oh, you holding it down, though. The youngster holding it down. I like it. So you talked about your football family and how things are with football. And obviously, it was probably from a very young age that you picked up a football. But was there any other sports that you picked up when you were growing up?
I used to play basketball as well. My dad liked to get us into multi-sports, not just being one-trick pony, but also being able to play multiple sports. I played basketball and I also played a little baseball when I was younger, but I didn't really like that too much. But basketball was really my second sport.
It seems like everybody that we've talked to dabbled in basketball a little bit. Y'all might have a good little starting 5 on the team if y'all think about it.
Yeah, we got some hoopers on the team. I can't lie, we got some good ones.
So do y'all get a chance like in the off season to hang out at the rec, maybe get some shots up?
Oh yeah. We go to the rec probably almost not every Saturday, but anytime we get a free time, we go. Me, a couple of my teammates, Dre, Jono, Seneca. We all go out there. We have a good time as teammates.
Man, that's cool, man. I remember those days. It give me some fond memories back in the rec center, man. Those intramural days. But that's
Yeah.
another story. I'm gonna put you on spot. Who's the best on the team? Who's the best hooper on the team?
If you ask me, I would say me. But if I had to say somebody else than me, I'd probably say John Baldwin. He's pretty good. Another Texas dude.
So do you think that playing basketball helps with your position now, playing DB?
Oh, absolutely. That's what our coaches always preach. Play basketball with the receiver. Stay in front, mirror him. So I feel like it gave me a big, big help.
And you grew up where in did you grow up in Texas?
Yeah, Houston, Texas. Yes, sir.
Okay, so Texas is all about football. So it must have been hard to find it playing basketball.
Yeah. Texas football state.
So I'm here visiting with Cam Oliver, defensive back for UNLV football on the Under the Helmet segment. Cam, we talked about you liking basketball and being into that. What else are you into outside of football?
I like to spend time with my girlfriend, and sometimes I like to play the video games with my teammates. Also I like to sometimes just go out and go out for a drive and just take a ride. Just clear my head, listen to some good music, stuff like that.
Vegas is good for that. That's probably a slept on hobby, just to take a drive. I don't know if that's an older thing or not, but
Nah, yeah, I'm a little old school with
it. So what kind of music you listen to?
I like country. I like all types of music: country, rap, R&B. I like throwback. Those are really my main stuff. My dad put me on a lot of old school songs, a lot of classics. So I like that the most.
So you got an old soul, and you led with country music. That was a surprise to me. I'm sure it'll be a surprise to the fans listening too.
Yeah, country music back in Texas is big. I like a lot of country music.
Okay, so what's it been like for you adjusting from that country kind of lifestyle to living in the lights in Vegas?
Oh, it's been not too rough because I used to play AAU basketball when I was little, and we used to come out here every summer for like AAU championships, and like it'll be like our last tournament of the year. So I came out here a pretty number of times, but getting adjusted from Texas, the only thing I'd say is Whataburger. I miss the Whataburger.
Did you hear that Whataburger's on the way? Whataburger's on the way.
I seen that. I was excited when I seen that. I can't wait for that. I'm gonna be the first one there.
So then this question goes without asking. Is Whataburger better than In-N-Out?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Texas,
we always have that talk in the locker room. California dudes and Texas dudes, which one better? So we gonna finally get the chance to put it to the test when they get out here.
There you go. I like it. So you said you played AAU basketball. You came to Vegas a lot. I remember the AAU circuit and playing travel ball and all that kind of stuff. Jackson Turner said that he played as well. Is that like an overlapping story? Did you guys ever meet up on the basketball court or even share some basketball stories?
I heard that Jackson was a pretty good hooper. I haven't yet seen him, and like we haven't gone to the rec and played, but I heard that he's like one of the best dudes that came out. He told me some other stories from AAU and stuff, but yeah, I feel like basketball is a big part of like everybody bonding off the court too. We like to hoop, we like to talk about ball, we like to argue about ball all the time. Who's the GOAT, Michael Jordan or LeBron? So yeah.
You said Michael Jordan or LeBron, but you left a name out there, and I'm gonna let you figure out which one.
Kobe. That's my favorite player of all time, but not a lot of people like to put him in the GOAT conversation, which I don't understand because he up there. If you ask me, he not one, but he two.
I agree with that. So you got my favorite number on. You know the favorite player, man.
Yeah.
I knew this was gonna be a good episode, man.
Absolutely.
So again, visiting with Cam Oliver, UNLV defensive back. Cam, I just got to ask you a couple of things about your education and where you're at as far as graduation, what you're majoring in, and things like that at UNLV.
I'm majoring right now in urban studies, and I should be graduating in the fall of 2025. Right now it's going good. I get a lot of help with David Wedley back in our school. He helps us with a lot of stuff, with time management and getting assignments done on time and making sure they're correct. So I feel like I'm really comfortable with school right now. I'm ready. Got my grades good. Got a high GPA right now.
I know mom's really excited to hear that. It's always the moms that's focused on the school side when you go off to college. So
Absolutely.
That's good to hear, man. Good to hear. Speaking of that, is there anybody in your past, your parents, your family, former coaches, friends that you want to shout out back home?
Shout out my mom. Shout out my brother Jordan Oliver and Darius Oliver. I love y'all boys, and shout out Kendall.
Hey man, that's what's up.
Yeah,
that's your sister. Okay, I appreciate it, man. That's exactly what we wanted to see. We want people to get a little sneak peek of you and get to know you off the field just a little bit. Appreciate you taking a minute for us, Cam.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me. Have a good one.